one weakness of his. Kasi when I talk to his inner circle, yung sinasabi nilang weakness, yung isang weakness na talagang paulit-ulit is emotional siya. Meron talaga siyang, like, napipikon siya. And we saw this actually at the start of the campaign period, right? I mean, October, when people filed their candidacies, yung nagsabi siya na yellow tard, fake leader daw si Lenny Robredo with fake color. That was immediately after nag-trend yung hashtag withdraw Isko, di ba? So, I really think this is the same thing that happened. Na napikon siya dun sa pag-switch ng ilang volunteers niya kay Lenny, yung backdoor talks, etc. Napuno na siya. And then, sinabi niya yun. But I also think there's a strategic aspect to it na he's angry, but he also knows he can use that anger in his strategy, in his campaign, because he thinks he can spin that anger into the anger of the common Filipino na meron ngang sentiment na ayaw kay Lenny. And as personified by the continued popularity of Rodrigo Duterte, di ba? Parang yun yung correlation that he sees in his head. So, do I think his campaign is going down? It's too early to tell, honestly. Kasi even if we hear a lot of kakampings, really angry, really calling him crass, na parang trapo, parang saying that it's derailed his candidacy, I'm exposed to the Isko supporters. I see them, and I see how this has rallied a certain segment of his supporters. Lalo na yung supporters na we're really not gonna vote for Lenny in the first place. Kasi, they're following his line of narrative na elitista, mata pobre. Kanina nga may ambush interview si Isko na may bago siyang term. Ano yun? Pink bullies. Diba? So, and he's tapping on that sentiment na yung mga maraming kakampings na toxic, na nagka-cancel daw ng mga tao just because they ate in this restaurant na pro-BBM or something. Parang may ganun siyang narrative na spin na I can actually see where that's coming from, because I do know of people who have that sentiment against Lenny supporters na they really cancel, and they're really very sometimes they're very rude about parang people's opinions. If they're not for Lenny, then they're like canceled already, things like that. Gets ko yun, and he's really using that sentiment to weave that narrative. We know that Lenny Robredo herself is not toxic. She doesn't like parang bullying. She doesn't like withdrawal talks. She doesn't like canceling or using offensive language. But there really are some of her supporters who do that. I mean, we see that online, right? Sometimes we're victimized by it. So, feel ko kung sinasabing campaign going down, meron kasing supporters pa rin that like that messaging. Na they even say, laban Yorme, or parang don't surrender, or they're even saying, si Yorme lang malakas, hindi niyo mapapatras si Yorme. So, by saying withdraw Lenny, parang pinagmumukha ni Isko na malakas pa rin siya, na kahit survey lagger siya, meron pa rin siyang K na gawin to, na parang, I don't care what this does to my candidacy, I'm fighting for myself, I'm fighting for my dignity. Yun yung kanyang messaging now. And I think that's working for a certain segment. Yung big gamble lang is that segment big enough to sway votes and to make him win on May 9?